top. So there's still quite a lot of hope left for TFA, and depending on this Evoker's farm and how he goes. But towers are being engaged. I'm down bottom lane. We have a stun. We have the double edge. He gets a deny of the tower as well. So a little bit more salt to the wound on Slicks, and he's just going to have to retreat at the same time. And Haste will be picked up by the Slider. Will he be able to make anything happen, or does Godot want to jump on it? He doesn't land that net. If that net had landed, I think we would have seen a dead Slider.
I think that was like the first net missed, and to be fair, that was not an easy one to land.
That's for sure. It was just like one of those nets that you throw out. If you land, you win. If you don't, whatever. I'm just going to continue farming up in this jungle.
Pretty much.
So, Pudge, Balls, he's still working towards his Blink Dagger. He goes for the hook. He lands as the creep dies. What timing, what play. And Unicorn will go down before he can even land his stun off. Balls, dear God. He's such a great player on this Pudge.
Yeah, see, this is what I was saying, he's legit. His timing is so perfect. The moment that creep dies, that hook landed. The perfect timing. It's amazing.
And Evoker looked like he wanted to try and go on that Scarlet Mage, and nothing combined well. Then he tried to throw out the Cold Snap, didn't get any additional attacks off to break it up, didn't even land the Sunstrike anywhere near him. Snug, he shows his face for a few seconds and gets instantly pushed out by this Tinker, and that just shows their game at the moment. They can't go anywhere on this map. Tinker will force you away, and then you've got no farm left on the map to pick it up. They need to rotate into the jungle, and, well, they're not finding anything in the jungle. I mean, Evoker's trying, he's got his Midas, he's picking up a little bit. Dazzle can't do anything in the jungle. Just, it's very tough for TFA at the moment. What would you suggest TFA take the next 5 to 10 minutes?
Well, they need to defend all of these towers because Immunity don't have a lot of that tower pushing potential. Losing some of these, cancel teleport there from Shaitan in mid. Oh, hold on, for might have something in bottom.
And there we go. There goes the screen. And we do have something at bottom, and will Shadow Team be able to get there to help him out? Then not going to be able to find that Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain's going to be already out of there. She's picked up a double ultimate orb, so we might be seeing the name of the item that I can't think of because I never see it. The Scardy, that's the word. Knew it all along. In that top lane, Meepo jumps on in. Dyslexia's in a lot of trouble. He does pop that shallow grave. Meepo's still taking enough damage. He's not afraid. He does find himself a kill with the Tinker. Now Shadow Demon, he wants to try and find himself. Will be able to get it. He throws out a lot of damage, and he does die to the Invoker. And nice little return kill there, but at the moment, Shadow Demon is going to die for it. He's going to get hit by one concussive shot, or I should say the Arcane Bolt, and will fall.
Yep, and Snaggle, he might be in a little bit of trouble here. Nah, Slicks is a little bit low on mana, and doesn't have too many magic sticks charges. Oh, actually, completely missed that kill in top. My bad.
Yeah, they just jumped on in. We had the Invoker walking around, dazed like a headless chook, and Balls just ate him, devoured him. Nothing much you could do about it.
That's basically what Balls does.
And now they're going to pick up an easy double damage rune. They're probably going to rotate into the jungle and try and find some more kills. And TFA, they do have some vision up, but Immunity, they're always invisible. Oh, he's cancelled. He's been revealed. He's been pinged out. Unicorn, you got to be careful there, mate. Balls. He does have a Blink Dagger in 3, 2. Tinker finds himself a kill down bottom lane. We do have a Stampede coming on out. They're going to find Balls. Balls gets one stun out. The double edge will come out through. He's trying to trade much damage as he could. He gets dismembered. He also gets put into this disruption. Will be able to save him. No, he doesn't. Slicks comes on in, finds himself a double kill, goes for the third kill. Balls, he buys backs and finds himself a kill. So that was a little bit of an overkill with Balls buying back, but they wanted to secure it, and he doesn't want to stay dead.
Yeah, that was. I think he was just trying to redeem himself after he missed the hook there, when he popped out of the trees. There was also a kill in the bottom lane. I'm not sure if we mentioned that. I believe it was Golo and Shaitan, if I'm not mistaken, who picked it up.
Yeah, I think it was the Tinker and Meepo they jumped on down there. I'm not sure who they picked up, in a hook lands on mid lane, and he gets a crush off, but the slow coming from the Scotty with the Sonic Wave will take down the Slider.
That was the
I believe it was actually the Slider that they killed off, so he just respawned, just came back into mid and already died.
Balls, he's getting ready for that aggressive blink on in. He's got a hook available, and Slicks just picks off those Forge Spirits like they are paper.
That's very interesting
What
there.
happened?
Balls hooked Shaitan. I believe he was. I'm not even sure if he ended up going back. I don't think he did.
Dire's middle tower
To
is under
cancel the
attack.
teleport. I think they're just
It
messing
looked
around
like he
with each
wanted to
other.
do it a second time. Yeah, I mean, they're so far
Yeah.
ahead. I mean, you look at these graphs,
Dire's
they're
top tower
over
is
16k
under
at Grand. Silix is actually jumping down bottom lane. Stampede will have to be used so he can survive it. Top lane, Scarrath, what are you doing? He's in the middle of nowhere. He doesn't have a TP. We got a lot of damage coming. He will die. Will he find a pick for himself? He will not, so that's a nice kill going to invoke it, but
Dire's
Scarrath
top
shouldn't have
tower
been
has
there,
fallen.
even with that ward.
That is true. I'm not 100% sure what risk. He was like I guess he was just going to place that ward down. But yeah, being by himself with no allies nearby is certainly very risky. I should know that that ward's there. I'm a little bit surprised if TFA don't de-ward that.
We have a smoke. They're walking through the river. They should see that smoke dissipated very shortly, but there is a blink up on Pudge. Actually, no, it's not. He's rotting himself. It's not there. They will find himself. They've got to disrupt. We have a TP coming from the Tinker. Sunstrike does land, and the heal bomb comes on down. That's what they've been looking for all game, and they finally get it off. And now Tinker, he's in a lot of trouble, but they're not going to chase him. They know he can get away quite easily, so he's not going to be too fine. And once again, immunity. They've got all the towers up in this game, and they haven't even taken too much damage. I mean, the mid lane is... Okay, it's top lane that's taken 400 damage, and that's about it. TFA, they can't get on the aggressive foot here. They're just stuck, trying to hold off the aggression from immunity. They can't do too much else here.
It's going to be extremely hard for TA to push as well, just because of that Tinker. You essentially have to kill him off, and have to have a lot of your heroes still left up, while very few of the immunity heroes up, in order to get a push in that tower, which means a team fight. And currently the team fights aren't going too well for TFA. That Invoker hasn't really made much of a play so far in those team fights. He hasn't, really gone. In fact, I don't think he's really been in too many of those team fights at all. I can't remember the last time I saw a tornado or anything go out like that. We've seen a few sunstrikes here and there, but overall, not a lot of real team fight spells. Sure, he's got the damage, but he really needs to help lock down some of these heroes, especially since they've got so much mobility with the blinks.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, you Invoke is one of the strongest heroes. You have your Meteor, you've got Deafening Blast, EMP, Tornado, these 4 ridiculously strong AoE spells that you can combine and wipe out teams by yourself. And Tinker, he pops on in, he kills Dazzle before he can do anything. They're trying to get on, he's silenced, he will fall underneath the Skyrath of actually gets disrupted, but he's not going to be able to get on out of here. He tries to get the stomp off, not going to work. Snaggle, he'll go down shortly after. That's 3 easy heroes, and then the 4th will fall shortly after. And Invoker is once again hiding at the back of the base, and that's 4 kills with pretty much no damage at all done to team immunity.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I know, it's just TFA really on the back foot. It's getting to the point where they can't move out of the base. It's basically looking like game number 1, where unless immunity makes some very bad plays, I can't see TFA coming back from this.
I mean, I feel as if this Invoker needed to come online earlier. Actually, bottom lane first, we do have Dyslexia. Dazzle once again being picked up the route to do anything. Then we have the Tinker, jumps on in with his level 3 Dagon and takes down the Shadow Demon. But as I was about to say, I really feel as if this Invoker needed to come online earlier and possibly not go for the Quaz Exhort build. At the moment, the strongest build in the game would be your Wex and Quaz, going for the EMP Tornado in my personal opinion. It just does so much damage, and allows that team fight potential, which your team currently doesn't really have. I mean, you have 2 stuns that can line up perfect. If you get a nice EMP line on top of that, you can do a really good fight and possibly get these fights all to yourself, but at the moment, he's played greedy. He went Quaz and Exhort and got a Midas and sat at the top lane the entire game. And they've just been 1 hero down, it's felt like this entire game.
I just noticed this, but Slicks is on 9-0. He's got in his godlike. He's absolutely fed here. He's a net worth sitting at 13k. He's picked up a Manta style, so a little bit of extra pushing power there. But yeah, that's just That's just insane. Sure, I mean, they've got... I'm a little bit surprised because the TFA have a lot of lockdown. Six has been playing it quite phenomenally though on this Queen of Pain, very safe, and really came online at the key moment and just going to get picked off before he can do anything about it. Doesn't matter if you have Shallow Grave, you can't cast it.
Yeah, I think that's the third time and in the last 3 deaths. Every death he's just been somewhere he shouldn't have been and just gets picked off, and Tinker jumps on in, zaps that poor Senko down to 1/3 of his health, and another hook and a kill coming out from that punch. And well, TFA, they're sitting duck at the moment. They can't really do anything, and as you said before, I really can't see Immunity giving this game up anymore.
No, it's like just looking at some of these items from TFA, Slardar is level 9 without a Blink Dagger at 27 minutes into the game. Not really where you want your start to be. This was the aggressive tri-lane Slardar with the Dazzle and the... Oh, it does miss. With the Dazzle and the Shadow Demon, but it just didn't work out for them. The tri-lane got completely shut down. Immunity were getting more kills than TFA were. TFA weren't denying farm because they lacked the vision. They had to play very passively. It really didn't go their way from the start of the game. Losing those wards was a pretty big deal. Oh, it might have a bit of engagement here.
Here we go, we have the wind going down, getting all the negative armor and positive, but that's not going to be enough. First tornado through the game with the first EMP, not going to land with the EMP, and the true sight gem will be dropped on the ground. It gets pinged, but Immunity, they do not care. They want some more kills, and Invoker's going to be running back to base once again to where Immunity says that he belongs. And we have a hero deny going out, and that's some rares going to the fans. Ah, Immunity, they love to give them away.
They certainly do.
Dire's middle tower
We'll see Arexia. Yeah, TFA, they can get they can lose both the mid and bottom racks, so it's going to be very hard for them to defend. Slicks is still, it doesn't have a lot of mana at the moment, but it's still sitting in a very comfortable position, hasn't popped his Manta. Tinker just kills off another hero for free.
And now he's going aggressive. Don't do it! Dazzle! No! Dazzle! Oh, Dazzle! Oh, here we go. Now he's gone. There's nothing he can do about it. We have a nice meteor coming through, but he didn't really have the abilities to follow it up. There was no extra tornado. There was no meteor. I mean, there was no deafening blast. And it's a little bit too late. And they're still going for kills. Shaitan, he doesn't care how many's there. He's going to find himself a kill. And now, Godot. Can Godot get his 10th kill? Wait, no, it's not Godot. Who's after their 10th kill? They've already got their 10 kills. What am I talking about? I'm lost. There's too many kills on the side of Immunity for me. Too many kills.
Well, Godot is next in line for the 10 kills, kind of staying at 5.
Man, I just kept hearing Podge's dismembered. I couldn't find where he was. I was like,
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Holy shit, double kill.
Oh well, there's basically right in front of the fountain.
Another deny on that Podge.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
They really can't at all. They can't even move inside their own base.
Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry.
Dire's middle
this is gonna be like one of the slowest Raxes ever.
Yeah, I mean they're just having a little bit of fun at the moment. But TFA, they're not out by any chance. For those of you who don't know, this is a double elimination tournament, and they will be moving. TFA should be moving down to the lowest bracket, with Immunity continuing on strong through this winners bracket lineup. And so TFA, they're probably just, fighting out, trying to discuss things over. I mean, they do have plenty of time to talk about this later, and I don't think they just want to give up yet. I mean, you've made it this far, you're into the round of 16, you haven't necessarily fallen out of the winners bracket yet, and look at this, they're trying so hard to kill Godot. He stands there, he doesn't die, Meteor comes on down, will he die yet is the question. He takes another Meteor strike, the forward sprints, then he finally goes down. So they get at least one kill, but he bites back in. Shaitan will chase him into the jungle, or into the base.
And Unique
Dire's top tower is
actually
under
get picked
attack.
off.
Die so that others may cheer.
Shaitan
It's
just
okay,
says
Shaitan's
nope.
got his, he's got his back.